my god, that guy looks like Wallace Breen. This guy?
Elaborate.
No, I don't think I will. But it sounds like you could be convinced.
Listen, Wallace Breen looks like an asshole, so...
Have you gone to brunch with him? He's actually a nice guy.
Wallace Breen is the kind of boss that would have a fully digital job and still make you come back into the office.
Oh, for sure. Dude, imagine if he was a bird. Then he'd be Wallace Breen. Imagine if he was the Hulk. Then he'd be Wallace Green.
If he was in Supernatural, he'd be Wallace Dean.
If he was an organ, he'd be Wallace Spleen. If he lost some weight, he'd be Wallace Lean.
Goes a little more bald, he can be Wallace Clean. Rhymes
He
on
already
that
is
one.
Wallace Mean. If he wrote Ocean Man, he'd be Wallace Ween. If he had good eyesight, he'd be Wallace Keen. If he led a private academy, he'd be the Wallace Dean. If he was like 50 years younger, he'd be a Wallace Dean.
Started flinching.
The Wallace Beam.
Is that his superhero power? The Wallace Beam?
Maybe he calls his wife as Wallace Queen. If he makes a call for help post on social media, he wants to be Wallace Scene.
In the morning he puts on his Wallace jeans.
There you go. I think he's more of a Wallace Shorts guy. He polishes his head to a Wallace Sheen. Hit him in the face with a ball, call that a Wallace Bean. You know, the queen of fruits in Asia is considered the mangosteen, which also rhymes, but I don't know how to include that with Wallace.
Drinks beer out of his... It's pronounced Stein with the freaking beer, though. I could be like a person from Avowed, though, and pronounce it wrong. Intentionally.
Don't mention that game.
Absolutely demolished because that tentacle decided to pop up right under my feet. That was
Hint
not
to
great.
a...
Huh?
Hint to a